Hey guys, I hope you all have started your preparation for Cognizant Interview, and if you haven't started yet, please go and start as soon as possible because time is less and the syllabus is more. So I am sharing 10 plus interview experiences in single video so that you can't miss any of the questions that you haven't prepared it yet. Okay, so let's move on. The first interview experiences, they ask about the introduction, about the project, and about internship. So mention guys, these three things you will be asked by any interviewer, any panel, or any slot you have given. These three questions will be the compulsory ones, so please prepare your introduction. That will be more impactful and impressible by the means, if you speak it, then interviewer can judge on the basis of your interview, like that. Okay, if you don't know how to give the introduction, please include your hackathons, participations, your club involvement, your event involvement, anything that will make you extraordinary and your increase your personality, that can you can include. And if you don't know how to introduce yourself, go to one of my shorts. I have mentioned how to give an introduction that I use in every interview. Okay, the next thing is project. So guys, in project, please don't explain simply what is your project. First include the tech stack and the where you think about this project. Okay, why you choose this project. Okay, and how this project works, means take your time to explain these things so that your more question will be on your introduction and project, and it will make that the student is more concerned and means good in technical knowledge, so that they will not judge you after that the question they will ask and you will not able to answer, because the three things can be most important thing. The starting three questions, that will be introduction, project, about internship, and after that if they ask any questions, then that will be the game changer guys. These 3 4 questions can be the one in which you can change the mind of the interviewer, like you can show your capabilities. Even if you haven't that capability, you can show it by these questions. Okay, um, express emotions as much as you can, means like you have a good personality, you have a good speaking skill, and confidence is the most important key guys. Okay, after that they have asked on the basis of the resume, like what is API, what is JSON, who was the team leader, means who was the team leader of that project. It is based on the project guys. Okay, so whatever your project will be, if you explain that project, they will ask you the cross questions. Then how you handle your team, and the qualities of what should be the means qualities of a team leader. You should search it with the chat gpt directly guys, and it will give a good answer. Don't need to have what I will answer and this that, don't do this. Just copy these questions and give it to the chat gpt and say that if interviewer asks me this question, how will I answer. It will be the most impactful answer he will give, chat gpt. And please say the chat gpt that give in short, because they will give in long lengthy paragraph that you can't even read everything. Okay, so also mentioned in short. Okay, what difficulties you face in your project. When you explain about the project, this one question arises, and how will you handle it. So please, these questions are the most compulsory question that anyone can answer. देखो कितना easy, means how easy the interview is going, just on the basis of their introduction, project, internships, and the basis of project they have asked the 4 to 5 questions, and that's it. If you are a team member, will not support you, what you will do. So these are the questions on the basis of your interview, like how you introduce yourself, and what you give the interviewer to ask. And then relocation, any backlogs, and any question. Guys, interview is totally depends on you and your interviewer. If you are more engaging in the interview, then they will ask whatever you want. And if the interviewer is more engaged in your interview, then interviewer will ask whatever he wants to ask. So make you involved in this interview, not the interviewer. Otherwise, if interviewer come in their form, then your chutti will be confirmed. Okay, Then the next interview experience is same introduction, academic score 10, 12th, UG, project explanation, tech stack used, have any gaps in education, willing to relocate, interested in the training programs or not, have to attend it the pre-screening or have any doubt. This is the most basic question, guys. If you want this question, then please make sure that you explain your projects and introductions so well that they don't go inside more in the other questions. Like sometimes what they can do is they start asking coding and all. But yeah, I know some interviewers are good, that's why they are asking this, and some interviewers are quite interested to ask more questions, so it get difficult. So don't worry, prepare well, everything will be fine. The next interview is in this introduction, project, your role in project, challenges you faced and how you solved them, four pillars of oops, explain encapsulation with an example. You should know, guys, oops is all about the four pillars. Okay, so you should know everything with an example. Okay, so here they ask explain the encapsulation with an example, difference between abstract class and an interface, and how is the memory managed in C hash. Means it can be dependent on your tech stack. If the person has the she has, then they have asked stack versus heap, you can practice that. Joins in SQL, query to fetch employee name and department name using join, query for second highest salary in SQL. So these are the SQL queries, guys. So please prepare joins SQL query as much as you can. And if you want answer of these, just copy this and give it to the chat gpt, it will give you an answer. Don't make so much of confusion where I get answer, google it and all. You can simply utilize the chat gpt, guys. And why do you want to join Capgemini? Where you see yourself in the next 5 years? These are the HR questions which are mostly asked in every uh, people, I mean every company. Okay. The next interview experience is the same introduction project, guys. I'm again and again saying you that please prepare introduction and project very well, because it is a game changer for an interview. Okay. Then types of SQL languages, DDL, DML, DQL, DCL, TCL, everything you should know. Just take remember the definition, and also which one comes under which one, like select, delete, drop and all comes under which. Okay. Difference between union and union all, this is also SQL based. Primary key and unique key, grant and revoke command, index in SQL and its type, trigger in SQL, joins, cursor in SQL, why you want to join Cognizant, where you want to see yourself in next 5 years. Guys, please take a screenshot, go to the Google scanner, take all this, scan all this and give it to the chat GPT. They will directly provide you the answer and you can just go and read it. Okay. The next fifth interview is code. They give him the code, string is palindrome or not, so prepare it. I think you should prepare every standard coding, like palindrome, reverse string, and prime number, Armstrong number. These type of things you should know. And if you are 2024 batch, then guys, please be serious in the interview time. These things you should know. And types of SQL, query on SQL with 3 tables. And if you are a AML student, what is the activation function, what is TCL, what is CNN, project explanation, your part explanation, do you have any knowledge of cloud technology, situation based, how will you run campaign for specific product in rural area, ready to relocate. The next interview experience is introduction coding question. They asked is find unique element from the array if every element apart from this repeating twice. Means you have to find if you are storing an array, then you have to find the every number is repeating more than one, but you have to find that one number which is not repeating. Okay, so you can simply put it in map and you can find which second value, because map is a key value pair, so they will store in the terms of key value, like 1 is coming for 2 times, 2 is coming for 1 times, and 3 is coming for 2 times. So here 2 is coming for 1 time, so the map will store the value as 1 2 3, and you can just simply check second is equal to 1 or not, and yeah, that's it. Check if array is rotated. So if the array is given 1 2 3 4 5, and you have to check the array, like it is given 6 1 2 3 4 5, so yeah, it is rotated. Okay. SQL queries, employ dog after. Okay, where we were. mm. Hmm. So here SQL queries is employs dog after 12 Jan 2024. You have to prepare SQL, guys. Means how to take date of birth and dates SQL also. Please see their patterns, because you are 2024 guys, already have prepared these type of questions, so again go and revise. So SQL queries employee date of joining after 12 Jan 2024, you have to find that employees who have date of joining after 12 Jan 2024. Okay, and you have to write a query, employee date of birth between 1998 to 2002. Not that hard, guys, you just need to have a good command on the SQL, and that's it. Join employees and project table. Print if the employee is working on more than 2 projects. So using 2 tables you have to print which employee is working in 2 projects. And then the next question is average salary between managers and employee. Okay, so you have to do this from the using joins. So please, in SQL, joins is the most important part, and in DBMS, acid property is the most important part. So you should know acid property, normalization, and these joins. Okay, so next question is acid property. The next interview is they asked about the oops pillar, how memory is managed in Java. So the person is obviously having the Java as his as his language. So guys, definitely your interview will be on the basis of your tech stack, your language, not on the basis of whatever they want to ask. Okay, so how is the memories managed in Java, difference between JVM, JRE, JDK, and the acid property. As you know, acid property is the most important for DBMS. Normalization, you should know normalization with an example. I would prefer that 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF, and 5NF. You should know everything. Okay, and especially BCNF and 3NF differences, because they are the same, just the advancement in the BCNF. Then the time complexity of merge set and quick shot, and explain merge shot and quick shot with pen and paper. So yeah, you can explain it easily, guys. And then they also said to write the code for merge shot in compiler. So please, at least you should prepare all the sorting and binaries, means searching, coding, because you don't know what type of interviewer is yours. They can ask more question, high level questions. You don't know actually interviewer. Some interviewer are like, they are asked in 4 LPA, they ask 10 LPA question. So please prepare it well, because still you have enough time, guys, don't waste it. Then then relocation, do you like coding or why? So did you get this? Like, they ask why you do you like coding and why? Because I think he have already mentioned introduction about the coding. That's why they are more interested in the coding part. You can see time complexity of merge shot and quick shot, means you can't see any other people's question. But yeah, so please guys, give introduction, so that they will ask you those questions which are most asked question, not the other type of question. Like, it is a unique person who is facing this merge shot, quick shot, and their explanation, their code. So keep in mind. Okay, after that, what is do you relocation? Do you like coding or not, or why? And SQL question, third highest SQL query they asked, and one question on the nested query. He didn't remember the second question. That's why. And managerial question they asked about, like, suppose you have 8 balls in which 7 balls have same weight, okay, and one ball is heavier, so what is the least number of step required to figure out the heavier ball? So this is one of the managerial question they have asked. Means the his interviewer is quite interested in more asking about the question, I guess. That's why the question is a little bit tough. Okay, little bit, guys, not that tough. If you are 2024 batch, then you should know everything. Then the interview preparation, guys, this is the key point you need to know about. Means the above interview, from this you are facing this type of question. Okay, I have taken more questions, more people interview experiences, and I found that every interview question was same. That's why I didn't mention other, but I have included in this, like fundamentals of programming language like C, Java or Python. Means if you have whatever you have language, on the basis of that they will ask some of the questions. Like if you have C language, then they can ask constructor, destructor and all, or oops concept. If you have Java, then they can ask on the basis of Java. If you have Python, they can ask on the basis of Python. Then they will ask the oops concept. It can be 4 pillar, class, objects, or abstract classes, and other question that are more famous concept in the data structure and algorithm. Some of the interviewer will ask, like coding question types, like sorting, you can see, searching, they can ask you, they can ask on the basis of linked list, like circular linked list, and also the reverse string, like that. And the basic of operating system, DVMS and computer networks, you should practice is from GFG or interview bits, you can go for it. Okay, operating system, DVMS and computer networks you can go for. And discussion on academic project and internships. So this is the most common questions you can see. And questions on tech stack use, prepare some basic to medium standard coding question like prime, reverse string, palindrome, star pattern. Guys, here is a star pattern, but it is a star question. And the in HR question, you can prepare self introduction and family background, strength and weaknesses, willing to relocate, career aspiration and reason for choosing Cognizant. Any question you want to ask, these are the questions, guys, that can change whole interview perspective. So please keep your HR questions ready with you. Don't think that I will speak anything when I will reach to the interview. No, guys, please prepare it well. Most of the question are, guys, expected question. Like these are the question that every interviewer asks in every interview, so don't neglect it. All the best. If you have any query, do comment down below, or what you can do is just take a screenshot of my PPT and Google scan it and give it to the chat gpt will provide you answer in short, and you can directly read everything and you can recall everything, because you have already covered these all things. Just you have to recall everything. So just Google scan, give it to the chat gpt will give you answer. Just read it, recall it, memorize it, and give your best. And guys, one more tip you should know that please don't remember the answer line by line. Just remember what is this. Like if you are learning, means reading anything, like ChatGPT have given you answer and you are reading, so don't recall their answer. Just remember what they are saying, means what is this, and just speak in your language. Whatever you have learned while reading, just convert in your English and speak it. Just try to don't try to memorize this thing. Try to grab this thing, like you know what is this, and you can speak what in your language, whatever language you are comfortable, you just speak it. So guys, please focus on understanding, not on learning. Okay, means not on memorizing things. Just learn those things, what are these, and convert in your own language and speak by yourself, because that will make you confident more. Like if you know what is four pillars, then you have to know that you don't need to answer your bookish language. You can answer by yourself. Like if you are asking about the encapsulation, so wrapping of data, so if you know anything, you can means speak anything by yourself. If you know the concept, then it's easy interview. Okay guys, so please don't try to memorize things, try to grab anything.